You know, you have some countries, it's amazing, if you go on YouTube, there are some countries, they are so horrendous, some people I should say, so horrendous in the way that they eat an animal. People don't realize this has an effect on your soul. I remember hearing that in the Far East, there are people who eat from the brain of the monkey. Now, if you say, for example, in their culture, that eating from the brain of the monkey is something which they allow. If you hear the way that this is done, it shows you the difference between that which is instituted by man for their own whims and desires and that which is inspired by the Lord. You'll find that what happens is they actually lock the monkey into a particular device and they'll crack open the skull of the monkey and begin to eat from the brain of that monkey while the monkey is dying. Now, this, on the day of judgment, we will be asked, if there was a cat that was thirsty, if we helped the cat, then we would be looked after. If there was a dog that's hungry, and we will be of those who have helped the dog, God will reward. But when an animal, if you're going to accept that animals are there for us, they have a particular reason for their creation, that animal which you are going to slaughter, make sure that it's done in a way which doesn't bring barbarity to yourself. That's why the butcher in Islam is a reprehensible job. It's needed, but it's not something which is recommended because you get used to blood being around you. But also with these animals, not only did Islam, the Quran, the world of Hadith say, your stomach should never have these animals. Yes, the lamb, for example, sheep, beef, fish, for example. These animals, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. There is a particular reason He has created them and has allowed us to consume them, but there are directives. You don't want negative energy to come into your stomach, which in turn has an effect on your spirituality. So what's amazing is that when you hear the story that Hind, the mother of Muawiyah, wife of Abu Sufyan, when Sayyidah Zainab alayhi salam saw Yazid in the court in Sham, she said to him, how can I hope for sympathy and compassion from someone whose grandmother chewed the liver of the nobles? Now, what I want to see and what I want to show all the viewers here is the correlation that Sayyidah Zainab shows us between what you eat and what you become. Ahsantum. What did the grandmother do? Grandmother chewed the liver of a human being, completely haram. Not just any human being, a noble human being. Sayyid al-Shuhada, Hamza, son of Abd al-Muttalib. Here Sayyidah Zainab shows us something majestic for us when it comes to our stomach and what we have. Sayyidah Zainab, I think her point to Yazid is saying that, and it comes exactly in the next paragraph in her, if you were to read her khutbah, exactly in the next paragraph she says, you boast about your disbeliever ancestors. So if a person looked at their grandmother chewing the body of a human being and regrets it, is sad about it, then that person will never have those traits. But when a person boasts about them, later ashyahi bi badrin shahidu, I wish my ancestors from Badr were present to see what I've done, then at that moment you may see a correlation.